So, you want to be a Mac football player?
Coming out of high school, I talked to my parents and decided I wanted to, well, one, definitely play football in college, but two, also go to a very prestigious college, and just one that'll give me a great education and prepare me for the outside world.
The location, being in the Twin Cities, in St. Paul, there's a lot of opportunities here.
So I was really brought to Mac for its academics. I knew Macalester had very high quality professors that were capable of providing their students with rigorous coursework.
When I was kind of deciding on the schools that I wanted to go to, I knew that I wanted to play football. I knew that I wanted to do some sort of military type thing, whether it would be ROTC or something to potentially do a military career afterwards. And then I also knew that I wanted to challenge myself academically, and having all three of those be met by Macalester and what I can do at the University of Minnesota, really I valued that, the ability to do all three of those at this time, and I knew that it was going to be very challenging at that point, but I really wanted to challenge myself in all three of those aspects of life, and Macalester provided those opportunities.
Macalester College is an amazing institution. The young men in our program who graduate have opportunities. We've seen them leave here and go all over the country, sometimes all over the world, doing anything and everything, getting into the top medical programs in the country, the top law schools, getting jobs out on Wall Street, really doing anything and everything. And to me, that's the benefit of Macalester.
You know, the goal here is you come to a good school, and everyone here that's on the football team loves playing football, but we also understand that there's a life outside of football, and we want to, be successful individuals in the workplace. I know I was looking for a place that would give me the best chance to go into med school, since that's where I think I want to pursue. And I certainly think this will give me the best opportunity to, pursue lifelong goals as well as continue my love for the sport.
Essentially, I applied to Macalester for academic reasons. I was really attracted to the school, what it offered as a private liberal arts institution, the diversity of the student body, the focus on internationalism, kind of the intangibles of a school, of a rigorous academic institution. And then football became a possibility, which was just kind of an added bonus for me. But the story I tell is I was actually visiting Grinnell on a recruitment trip for academic purposes at Grinnell. And on the way back from Grinnell, I was snowed in at Macalester. My first experience at Macalester was a 14-hour snow delay in the MSP airport, a blizzard. And in the middle of this blizzard, I'm sitting at the airport. I'm about to go get a hotel or something, or just sleep on the floor, I don't know. And out of nowhere, Coach Molenbach calls me, and just a standard recruitment call, just checking in. He says, "What are you up to?" I said, "I'm in Minneapolis right now. You wouldn't believe it. My official visit was scheduled 2 months later." And I was like, "I'm going to get a hotel." And he said, "Absolutely not." And he sent, at the time, I think it was David Melms, to pick me up at 12 a.m. in the middle of the night. And he picked me up in this blizzard, took me back to his house. I never even stepped foot on Macalester's campus, slept on his couch. Coach Molenbach picked me up in the morning and took me back to the airport. And that was my first experience of Macalester. And that stuck with me. I said, this seems like a good group of guys.
This is just another one of those tight-knit groups that you're not going to find anywhere else.
Macalester football is all about chemistry, camaraderie, and having a really meaningful and rewarding experience. One where you're winning football games, but also where you're on a team with young men who are going to be lifelong friends of yours, and where you're having such a great experience that you don't ever want to leave.
Yeah, that's what the team's meant to me. It's gone far beyond wins and losses, performance on the field. It really reaches into every aspect of your life. My best friends, definitely throughout college and will be for the rest of my life, are from the football team. It's just it's a tight-knit group, and it's great to be a part of.
We have kind of an eclectic group of guys that are incredibly diverse in their interests and their backgrounds, but that are all coming together in a common space for a common goal. And I think that's really exciting anytime you can be a part of a community like that.
The football team is a very hard-working machine, and when you're a part of it, they have you in a community of people who want to be better and want you to be better and be your best self. So the football team is a very special place to be.
Coaching staff.
Coaching staff's awesome.
I think we have a really good coaching staff.
Definitely the best staff that I've ever played for.
We have a very diverse coaching staff that each bring a unique set of skills onto the field. And the best part about it is I believe each coach cares about you equally and is willing to support you or mentor you as you're developing your skills.
I mean, a lot of the coaches I look up to as a parent guardian of some sort.
They want to see you succeed on the football field, in the classroom, and in life, really.
I love the full-time staff and the part-time staff that dedicate their time to just, really making us better football players and, more importantly, better, men.
It's a very unique time in our football history. We're smack dab in the middle of the best 8-year stretch in school history, 120 some years of Macalester football. We have the best winning percentage in the last 8 years. That's something we're very proud of, but we're equally as proud that over the last last 4 or 5 years now, we've had the largest rosters in school history. We've had the largest senior classes in school history. We're retaining our players at a better rate than the college has ever seen. And I really like to believe that that's because the young men in our program who come from all over the country are coming into a football program where they're having a really meaningful and rewarding football experience, where they're winning football games, but also having a lot of fun, and they're also able to balance the rigorous academics.
There is no other better place that would offer you great education, great football, and a great time. This is John Stevens saying, welcome to Mac, brother.